Alright, we're here for Fleekazoid's newest video, yeah, which, I don't know what this is about, but I'm gonna find out, yeah. The Geoff Save Gaming BUSTY games are back, HIDEO Freak Off. Okay, well, this will definitely be something, yeah. It'll definitely be one of the most videos of all time. And with that, I end the intro. So, you know, like, comment, subscribe, check out the original video, all that stuff, turn on notifications so you don't miss anything, and let's jump right into the video now, shall we? This image here, I don't know what to think of it. I don't know.
Assassin! Budgets are back, pimps! Not
Nice.
in Kojima's game, he's still separating more women from their shoes than TSA. But over here, we've got
What is he, Tarantino?
golden robo-titties, robo-jiggle joints. We've got more fake tits and a house party in Beverly Hills. Even Geoff's got a dozen waifu games in here paying his rent. Now, any of these games be good? Listen, for
Good games. Yeah. I have both of those characters for anyone who's wondering.
right now, they'll at least have 2 redeeming qualities, and that's enough. Now put down your 20-year-old games, because it's that time of the year where we get hyped over a bunch of lies. The stupid Name Fest opened up.
What's with the Watch Dogs gameplay?
It's that time of the year where we get hyped over a bunch of lies.
Okay, now I get it, yeah. Fair enough.
Stupid Name Fest opened up by showing an awesome game that has heavy metal music, a rotund man doing wheelies, shooting flamethrowers, takedowns, gypsies, and best of all, gypsy takedowns. Oh my
Or just takedowns in general, just because takedowns in video games, always good. Most of the time.
Jesus. A wave of nostalgia is coming over me, friend. Ooh, tell me, what is this game called? Oh, fuck, it's a Dark Souls game.
Oh,
I haven't
boy.
been this bamboozled since my last trip to Thailand. But
Is it made by FromSoft too? Is it just more delaying of Bloodborne 2?
speaking of big reveals, licensed games are having a second coming, pimps. Straight from the phantom loins of THQ, we're getting Invincible, Deadpool, Dune, The Expanse, Scott Pilgrim, Game of Thrones, Dexter, but he's James Bond, and all these games mean nothing to me because the Robocock of Justice is getting takedowns. Let me tell you something personal, pimp. Ever since I was a boy, I've wanted to slam a man's head into an industrial vent because he littered.
too.
Taeyeon, I've got a chubby the size of Mount Rushmore. You are givers. No. Don't tell me that you can't do this to litterers. It's been a while since I've been chubbed up. Let me ride the high. Damn, I lost.
Okay.
Kojima must be nearby.
Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his games. He pushes the gaming medium.
Oh, the
in bold
glazing.
new
I
directions.
get it.
The star of my eyes. He is the sun in my moon. Hopefully, he will bear my children.
Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Kojimbus walked out to announce more walking slop, keeping the hype going by showing an
slop,
absolutely
okay.
electric 7-minute conversation in a sepia tone room, then left. Then he came back because he had more to say, because Kojima always has more to say, especially about Kojima. This time it was to announce he has a USB stick of, quote, game ideas. Is that what we're calling it these days? Yeah, sure, buddy. I know what you mean by game ideas. Means the feet scans of every Hollywood actress from the last 20 years. Toronto's gonna be hunting after that USB like the holy fucking grail.
I brought that up earlier. I guess Kojima is the Tarantino of video games, I guess.
Domino oregano, Hideo-san.
Domino oregano.
And we got Wu-Chang,
Okay.
Wu-Tang, Moo-Dang, not to be confused with Mo-Dang, the cute-ass baby hippo. I love that hippo. Moo-Dang looks
Well,
like
you know, just put him in the game then. We'll have a cameo too, because I guess that just works. And people love the little hippo, so yeah.
solid 57.
And even I love the hippo, despite my hatred for hippos. Moo-Dang's an exception. Yeah. So yeah.
% mixed.
I said hate for hippos, right? I don't know if I said that wrong. I've been saying things wrong a lot lately. Because I guess my mouth just don't work.
Wu-Tang was just 45 seconds of showing a wall, and Wu-Chang's gonna put me through an unspeakable hell to see some breastises. Story of my life, Jim. The new Bond game keeps stressing everywhere that this is a reimagining of the character that is their take and completely standalone. Does that mean this scene won't be making a reappearance?
Man talk.
Please let me know. I'm trying to shave money for the organ donor edition of Borderlands 4.
Is that supposed to be an impression of, what's his name? I can't remember. I swear I know the impression he's making, though. It cannot come to mind. God damn it. Whatever. Someone in the comments let me know.
Geoff announced Ill, a game where you go around shooting limp dick zombies and punt kicking the cast of Rugrats. And before you ask,
That sounds fun to me.
yes, I will gladly punt kick that.
Same.
I'll punt kick his ass back into the womb. Speaking of silly little
kick it while it's still in the womb, why don't you?
baby games, Sonic Racing announced.
Wait, is this a wait? Hold on, I'm just realizing. Is this a video going over like what was it called? The PlayStation Showcase? Is that what this is? Hold on, let me read the description. Okay, yeah, it's talking about a bunch of new game announcements. I don't know if it's the PlayStation Showcase exclusively or whatever showcase happened. Was it Xbox? I don't know what it was. All I know is that there was a video game showcase that happened a while ago, and I guess this is videos going over it. Yeah, that's all. That's what I know.
The new racist called.
I don't know. Okay, if I'm wrong on anything, correct me in the comments, okay? I'm not afraid of being wrong, all right? Just put down in the comments and mark the time where I was wrong, too, so I know what you're talking about. Don't have to watch the whole video to figure it out again, because evidently, I'm most likely going to forget the shit I said in these videos.
Asunamika. I have no clue who this is, but I'm sure it's a big improvement over the last Sega racing game that featured famous NASCAR crasher Danica Patrick.
Oh,
and
yeah,
as
definitely.
Long as we're talking about
you put Miku in something, numbers are going to go up. Yeah, that's just a certified fact.
crashes, Mind's Eye also paid Geoff's ransom demands to be here. Let me tell you a little something about.
I'm sorry, was that 28 years later? Excuse me.
Mind's Eye also paid
the movie with the zombies? That is what I'm thinking of, right? I imagine so.
Geoff's ransom demands to be here. Let me tell you a little something about Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye is so good that before release, the suits were running from it like the bubonic plague. They were afraid of how good this game was and how much money they'd make. One of the devs even said that this game anticipates the future. If that's the case, the future is looking very inbred. Mafia heard everyone's complaints about Mafia 3 not being a Mafia game, so they made Mafia 4 an Uncharted game. Silent Hill is getting not one, but 2 more games. Nice. Congrats.
I guess,
Happy for you. Let's go check back in on the
Is that a good or bad thing? I don't know how people feel about Silent Hill. I've never played Silent Hill other than seeing snippets of that Silent Hill PT thing where you're just endlessly walking through the same hall. Yeah. And that's no experience other than knowing the nurses and the pyramid head dude. Yeah.
Dickheads that own everything I love.
World premiere.
Phil Spencer is hitting that Ozempic. Sorry, no Gears of War ED today, guys. They made a trailer, but they couldn't get it up in time. Don't fret, though, Gears of War fans. It could be worse. We could be Thief fans. Hey, idiot! How does it feel to have your favorite franchise brought back only for it to be in VR? Not good, right? Yeah, no, I know. I'm a Batman fan. This has happened to me twice. One more time, and who's the...
Yeah, wait, twice? Hold on. I didn't know there was... Okay, I know about the... What was it? The Shadow one? I know about that one. I don't know about this one. Okay, they did it twice, I guess. Okay. Oh, okay. Also, I'm willing to bet this right here is bullshit.
One more time, and who's to fucking say what I'll be releasing?
Oh, and I'm willing to bet that Arkham game's gonna suck, too. Yeah. But I could be wrong. But it is in VR, so who knows?
Deadpool is also getting another game in VR,
oh, really?
specifically on
VR.
the Zuckerberg honeypot device that buys exclusivity for almost every VR game. And I speak for everyone when I say, I'm not letting that lizard man see inside my goon cave. Don't worry your pretty little heads about it, Valve Index fans. Go back to playing Half-Life Alyx for the 50th time. I got you. Go beat your Saber again. I got you. I don't care how many gold chains he wears. Swapping from business to I'm not spying on you casual ain't fooling me, Buster. I don't care if you put on Flavor Flav's clock. The Spank Citadel is for Gabe's eyes only, bitch. Speaking of which, Gabe Newell showed up to the Summer Game Fest to announce that he has a super yacht, showing illiterate kids everywhere that you don't need to be able to count to 3 in order to afford a yacht. Sorry, super yacht. Thank you, Gabe Newell. Very inspiring. All right, let's bang out some hardcore.
Has an armada of luxury yachts worth around $1 billion.
All right, let's bang out some hardcore detailed analysis real quick. Friend slop, friend slop, friend slop, friend slop. People say if Left 4 Dead came out today, we'd call it friend slop. Damn right I would. Hell, I'd go even further than that.
Well, Left 4 Dead is good friend slop, okay? Let's not pretend it ain't.
Hide and seek is the original friend slop. Marriage, friend slop. For people with PhDs. I wrote this script with a crayon.
You'd also call marriage life ruination in some cases too. Yeah. Actually, a lot of cases, honestly, yeah.
Back to what matters. This game had an ass so fat it had this guy dancing. I got 20 ads for the new Switch. Shout out to everyone that won the Switch 2 giveaways, by the way. Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Oh, what did that say? Go back. I'm gonna go back to a lot. Looters target several stores in downtown LA after 4th day of protest authorities. You know, that's, yeah. Yes, a bunch of Nintendo Switch 2s were definitely stolen, and that, you know, that's California for you. Worst state in the U.S.
He's, by the way, Metal Gear Solid Delta looks great, Onimusha looks great, Dying Like the Beast looks good, Stranger Than Heaven looks fantastic, RGG's actually got to make new assets for this one. It's good to see they're re-releasing Bioshock Infinite without all the escort missions. Scum took a shit on the showcase, and speaking of which, Ninja Gaiden 4 looks like a piece of art. Nothing but absolute art. I think the price is a little steep at $1,000, but they gotta get you to hop on Game.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's fake, but damn.
Somehow. And when did a little extortion ever hurt?
You know, let me look at how much it really does cost. Ninja Gaiden 4? Okay, well, based on Google, it's just $70, $90 for deluxe version. So yeah, ugh, still too much. Bring it down to like. Can we bring down the prices of games back to like 50, 40, maybe even $30, please? Can we bring them back into those price ranges? That would be nice.
Resident Evil Requiem was announced. I just need you to watch something for me. For the audio.
And if it's gonna be bad, people are gonna call it Resident Evil Requiem.
Listeners, what we're watching here is Raccoon City getting leveled by the force of 1,000 fucking suns. Think the highest budget live leak you've ever seen. Now, as that guy, that Ford Bronco, and that Quiznos gets consumed by the fiery wrath of God's mistakes, tell me, do you think anything in this city is left? No, right? Wrong. Every building is still standing. Hell, I think I see a Margaritaville is still open. Shit, is that a McDonald's over there? Hey, you want a radioactive Big Mac? Jokes aside, I'm glad we retconned the nuclear bomb to a little oopsie daisy. After getting chokeslammed by the vampire with the massive mommy milk, I'll tell you this much, I am excited to finally be able to play a Resident Evil game again.
You know, if there's any game that people would want to have VR, it would totally be Resident Evil Village. Don't act like they wouldn't. With Lady D being in there, people would totally want VR with that. All right, don't act like you wouldn't. Don't act like you wouldn't. If it's not there already.
With both hands on the controller. Then over in the PlayStation showcase lately,
and that's another reason why you probably want VR. You won't even need to. The controllers are right there, and you can just let go and just get to work.
They've been eating more ass than Dawes eating cheeseburgers. Fucking Daw, he's the only guy more allergic to green than Sony. First it was Concord, then Marathon, and the Swamp Thing.
Jesus.
Gonna be a dad.
What the fuck's it got to do with me? I don't give a fuck about it.
But finally, PlayStation's announced that they...
And for those who don't know what Marathon is, it was basically Concord 2.0, and correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure it's already hit the shitter, because it's not out yet, but yeah, it's already DOA, dead on arrival.
Want to make money again. So inspired by their muse, Stellar Yams, they said, bam! Marvel minus Capcom with a big budget store. Bam! Nice. Hey, remember when the French said, ho-ho, croissant, 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 ho-ho? Well, Team Ninja just announced that Neo 3 will be mixing ninjas and samurais into one character. They've done what no other Frenchman has done before. They didn't surrender and they achieved victory. Wouldn't you know it, all Ubisoft was missing was something called a single button press. Have you heard of this? And you already know Neo 3's gonna have a big budget because...
I love how we can't go one video without shitting on AC Shadows. Love it.
Neo 2 had a massive budget. Have you all forgotten that tall lady with those voluptuous curves, that wild, untamed bush, and those fine Edo-era Japanese oak railings with golden fixtures? Whoa, I'd stick my couch in her living room. This house is this man's wife, by the way. Now let's bring it back over to bootleg.
What? You serious? What kind of monster house shit is going on with there?
Bethesda?
When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other.
I still can't go left!
No, my
God. The Outer Worlds heard my complaints about having to strap 2 rounds of 9mm together to make 12 gauge and fixed it by making my knees pop when I stand up.
I'm just gonna hear you.
Better idea. I'm dummy thick and the clap of my ass cheeks alerts the guards. Thoughts? No takers? Alright, I mean, I don't gotta tell you guys what happened the last time an artist got rejected, but you know what, hey, you take the chance, right? At least
my god. He went there.
Game's not $80 goddamn dollars! I'm sorry, Grandpa, I gotta shut up.
And that was for what now? Oh.
Goddamn dollars! I'm sorry, Grandpa.
on the
I gotta
deathbed.
shut off your life support. The Outer Worlds 2 is coming out. $80 so I can pay for your goddamn Port Royale Burnout Notch Lucky Brand tees. Retard was right about you.
Retard.
Tony Hawk's getting Michelangelo. I mean, not to
Jesus.
overreact because I'm not really a big overreactor, but wow, that's pretty neat. Todd Howard didn't make it to the event because his car broke down on the way there. State of Decay is in a state of delay. And finally, Fable didn't make an appearance tonight, and for that, I'm thankful.
Yeah,
if I
that's
missed
probably
your
a
favorite
good
game
thing.
announcement here tonight, no, it wasn't an accident. I just hate that game, and you should take it very personally. Make sure you let me know about it on every social media platform, especially Twitter. And while you're at it, mark down on your calendar that the Fleek Award Game Show SummerSlam is coming June 28th at 7 p.m. EST. Come see Naughty Dog Stellar Blade take on the real Stellar Blade. Come see Flom and Jesus Christ take on Nintendo and Satan.
Alrighty
Maybe,
then.
Possibly. Find out
You mean there's a
yourself.
difference?
June 28th at 7 p.m. EST. You know who's gonna win UFC 317?
Who?
You, because you won't be watching it. You'll be watching the Fleek SummerSlam. See you there.
I mean, you're not wrong. Also, what the hell can one Pichu beat Legends Arceus with enough effort? Yes. And lots of headaches. Yeah. Alright, well, that was a good Fleekazoid video. I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. If you did, check out the original, which will be linked in the description below. Go support Fleekazoid in the original video. They're both, I already said that. They'll be linked in the description below. Yeah, go support them. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on notifications so I don't miss anything. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.